she announced. "I told everyone you're abusive." As blackmail. I said, "Perfect timing." When I posted the security footage of her attacking me, while I never raised a hand, everyone saw the truth. I, 33 male, am sitting here with scratches down my neck, a split lip, and the most liberating feeling I've had in years. My ex-girlfriend just tried to blackmail me with false abuse allegations. She didn't know about the cameras. Been with Sienna, 29, for about 2 years. Lived together for the last 8 months in my condo. She worked part-time as a yoga instructor. I'm a network administrator for a medical clinic. Not glamorous, but steady work. The relationship started great, but deteriorated over the last 6 months. She became increasingly controlling and aggressive. Would throw things when angry. Slap me playfully, but hard enough to sting. Once threw a ceramic mug at my head because I forgot to buy oat milk. I never retaliated, just tried to de-escalate. 3 weeks ago, I told her it was over and she needed to move out. She laughed. Actually laughed. "You can't leave me, Gordon. I'll destroy you." "What does that mean?" "I've already told people you hit me. My family, my friends. Some of your coworkers, too." My blood went cold. "That's a lie. I've never touched you. Who's gonna believe you? I'm a 110-pound yoga instructor. You're a 200-pound man. I have pictures of bruises." "What bruises? From where?" She showed me her phone. Pictures of bruises on her arms and legs. Recent ones. Where did those come from? Pole dancing class. But they don't know that, do they? The calculated nature of it was terrifying. She'd been planning this. "So here's what happens," she continued. "You're going to sign the condo over to me. Or I file a police report. Your choice. My condo, that I bought before I met her, that she's not on the deed for. You're trying to blackmail me. I'm trying to survive an abusive relationship, Gordon. That's what everyone will think." I stayed calm. Went to the bedroom. Came back with my laptop. "What you doing?" "Scheduling movers for your stuff. You have 72 hours. She lost it. Started screaming. Then she attacked me. Nails across my neck, fist to my lip, kicking, screaming that I was a pathetic loser who would regret this. I didn't fight back. Didn't touch her. Just backed away, arms up defensively, until she tired herself out. "You're done," she panted. "I'm calling everyone. Posting everything. You'll be unemployed and in jail by Monday." "Perfect timing," I said. "What?" "Nothing. Just leave, Sienna." She stormed out, slamming the door so hard a picture fell off the wall. Then I went to my computer and downloaded the footage from my security cameras. Every room except the bathroom. Crystal clear HD. 6 months worth, including tonight's assault. I'd installed them when my neighbor got robbed last year. Never told Sienna. She thought they were just smoke detectors. Update 1. The smear campaign started immediately. Within hours of leaving, Sienna had posted on every platform. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Long posts about surviving abuse and finding the strength to leave. She tagged mutual friends, included those staged bruise photos, and painted herself as a victim who'd finally escaped. The messages started rolling in. From her sister, "You're a monster. Stay away from my family." From her mom, "I always knew something was off about you. You'll pay for hurting my daughter." From mutual friends, "Is this true? Can't believe you're capable of this. Sienna showed us the bruises. You sick bastard." Even got a call from HR at work. Someone had sent them Sienna's posts. I had to have a meeting scheduled to discuss the situation. I didn't respond to anyone, just documented everything. Day 2, Sienna escalated. She came to my building with 3 friends, including her friend Astrid, who's apparently a social media influencer with 50K followers. They filmed themselves outside my door. "This is where my abuser lives." Sienna sobbed for the camera. "I'm terrified, but I need my things." They pounded on the door for 20 minutes. I didn't answer. Building security eventually made them leave, but the video was already posted. Confronting my abuser was trending in our local community groups. Day 3, she went to the police. Actually filed a report. 2 officers showed up at my door that evening. "Mr. Hoffman, we need to ask you some questions about allegations made by Sienna Thorne." "Of course. Would you like to come in? I have something you need to see." I show them the footage. All of it. 6 months of her throwing things, hitting me, and most importantly, the night she attacked me while threatening blackmail. The audio was clear. Her admitting she was lying about the bruises, demanding my condo, assaulting me while I never raised a hand. The officers watched in silence. Then one said, "Sir, you need to file a report. This is domestic violence, extortion, and filing a false police report." I intend to. Day 4, Sienna's flying monkeys intensified. Her yoga studio friends started leaving reviews on my company's Google page, calling me an abuser and saying they don't feel safe knowing he works there. My boss was getting concerned. That evening, Sienna texted from a new number. "Last chance. Sign over the condo or I release more. I have photos that look even worse." I screenshot it. More evidence. Day 5 today, I made my move. Update 2. I consulted with a lawyer before doing anything. She advised me to file the police report first, get a restraining order, then handle the public aspect carefully. The restraining order was granted immediately based on the video evidence. Sienna was served at her yoga studio, in front of her class. She apparently screamed that I was manipulating the system. Then I posted the footage, not vindicatively, carefully. My lawyer helped craft the post. I've been silent while false allegations have been made against me. I wanted to handle this legally first. However, since my reputation, career, and safety are being threatened, I need to share the truth. This is security footage from my home. Warning, contains domestic violence. I posted 3 clips. 1. Her admitting to faking the bruises and trying to blackmail me for my condo, with subtitles for clarity. 2. Her throwing the ceramic mug at my head. 3. Her attacking me that final night while I never raised a hand. The response was immediate. Her sister called me crying, apologizing, saying she had no idea. Her mother doubled down, said I must have provoked her, and that the videos were edited. Even when shown the full, unedited footage with timestamps, she insisted her daughter was the victim. But the real satisfaction came from Astrid, the influencer friend. She deleted the confronting my abuser video and posted an apology. I was manipulated into participating in a false narrative. I should have verified before using my platform to attack someone. "Gordon, I'm deeply sorry." Sienna's response? She tried to file another police report claiming I was harassing her with revenge porn. The police explained that security footage of crimes isn't revenge porn. She was then arrested. Extortion, filing false police reports, domestic violence, and violation of the restraining order she'd driven by my building multiple times. Update 3. The professional fallout for Sienna was swift. The yoga studio fired her. Turns out they have a morality clause, and instructors can't have criminal charges involving violence or fraud. Who knew? She tried to spin it on social media, claiming she was being persecuted and that I'd ruined her life over a misunderstanding. But people had seen the footage. The comments were brutal. Misunderstanding? You literally admitted to faking abuse. You attacked him, and he's the abuser? This is why real victims aren't believed. That last one seemed to be the common sentiment. Actual abuse survivors were furious with her for weaponizing their real trauma for extortion. Her landlord, she'd moved into a studio apartment after leaving my place, saw the news coverage. Yeah, news coverage. A local station picked up the story. Woman arrested for faking abuse claims in extortion attempt. The landlord started eviction proceedings. Not for the arrest, but because she'd violated the lease by having unauthorized occupants. She'd moved in 3 friends to help with rent and damaged property during one of her rage episodes there. But here's where her entitlement went nuclear. She started a GoFundMe. Victim of narcissistic abuse needs legal help. In it, she claimed I was a master manipulator who had groomed and controlled her for years, that the videos were taken out of context, and that she was facing homelessness because of my campaign of revenge. Goal, $20,000. Raised, $45 from her mom. The comments were screenshots of the footage and links to the news articles. It got taken down within 48 hours. Then she did something truly stupid. She contacted my ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago, Pauline, trying to get her to make allegations against me too. Promised her part of the GoFundMe money if she'd lie. Pauline screenshot the entire conversation and sent it to me with a message. Your ex is insane. I told her you were the most gentle person I dated, and she offered me $5,000 to say otherwise. Using this for your case, if needed. My lawyer added witness tampering to the list of charges. Final update. The legal resolution was anticlimactic but satisfying. Sienna's public defender convinced her to take a plea deal. Guilty to misdemeanor domestic violence and extortion. The false police report and witness tampering charges were dropped. Sentence: 2 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management classes, and she has to pay restitution for my legal fees for $1,500. Also a permanent restraining order. She can't come within 500 feet of me or contact me in any way. She tried to make a statement in court about being the real victim, but the judge shut her down. Ms. Thorne, you're incredibly fortunate the prosecution offered this deal. The video evidence shows clear extortion and domestic violence. You weaponized the very real trauma of abuse victims for financial gain. This court has no sympathy for your situation. The professional and social consequences continued. She can't work at any yoga studio in the area. Word spread through their tight-knit community. She had to move back in with her parents in another state. Her social media is gone, either deleted or made private. Several former friends reached out to apologize to me, sharing that she'd been toxic to them too. The best part? My employer, after seeing the truth, not only kept me on, but gave me paid leave to handle the legal situation. They also implemented better policies for handling allegations against employees, requiring evidence before taking any action. I'm in therapy now, dealing with the trauma of being abused and then nearly having my life destroyed by false allegations. It's helping. Started dating recently. Met Louise through a board game group. When I nervously told her about the situation, she said, "Good thing you had cameras. My ex keyed my car and I couldn't prove it." She's wonderful. Doesn't throw things. Doesn't hit. Radical concept, right? Sienna, last I heard through the legal grapevine, is working at a call center in her hometown, living with her parents who still insist she's innocent despite video evidence. She's required to pay me $125 monthly for the next 3 years for legal fees. She's missed 2 payments already, but my lawyer says wage garnishment is next. The footage? Saved in multiple locations with my lawyer, just in case she ever tries anything again. Lessons learned. 1. Document everything, even if you think you'll never need it. 2. Never stay with someone who throws things at you. It only escalates. 3. Cameras are worth every penny. 4. When someone threatens to destroy your life, believe them and protect yourself. 5. The truth, with evidence, beats lies every time. To anyone dealing with actual abuse, I'm sorry if this story is triggering. Please seek help. Real abuse is serious and should never be minimized. To anyone facing false allegations, document everything. Get legal help immediately. Don't engage with the lies on social media until you've talked to a lawyer. And to Sienna, if you somehow see this, the cameras are still running.